Hello, fellow traders. It's Nutty Bar, and it's time to do the recap. Let's just dive right in. Um, Honestly, we did recover some at the end of the day, so I feel pretty good about today. But by no means was today like a good trading day for me. Um, Definitely wasn't. Started off with basically, let me look at the overnight session. Um, Actually, this was my first trade. No, this was my first trade. Overnight session, went short at VWAP and had a really nice trade. I was going with the trend according to my plan. Everything was great. But then I got fancy. I switched to my other accounts. And right here's where I took profit on the I took the trade here, took profit here. And then for some reason, I decided to deviate from going with the trend in the overnight session, which I know better to do. But recently, I've been fighting the trend a little bit and a little bit too biased to the upside. Um, well, until this morning, then, uh, hold on for that. But yeah, just got stopped out. I thought, hey, this is going to have the low of the day. We did have some support here. But yeah, basically, long story short, we got stopped out. I did take a couple winning trades before the open, but just the open, it was just a combination of bad trading and really just it was just one of those days where I was very frustrated. I was very frustrated this morning at myself, at the market, just overall. I was just frustrated. So I apologize if the stream this morning was a little the stream this morning was not the best. That's why. But yeah, got wicked in on a short. I thought we were gonna go lower this morning. My bias was to the short side, of course. And we get wicked in on a short here, and it just immediately rips higher and just immediately stops me out. I got caught in a trap, got stopped out, and then of course it rips lower. I did jump in here a little bit to the downside, but I took my profits way too early. And it was just, I did re-enter right here. I was up like over $100 on this trade, and then this crazy candle happened and I got out. I knew that this looked like a trap, but this is where I made the worst mistakes. My bias kept basically my bias overrode what I was seeing on the chart, because seeing this trap right here off the lows and just straight up through the EMA. I mean, I can make an argument for a short right here at the retest of the 15-minute opening range low. We got stopped out here, but taking this short right here was really unacceptable. Um, that was more just a revenge trade, and it was just a bad trade. I took a bad trade. Sue me. And anyway, I paid the price. I got stopped out again. That's when I stopped trading on those accounts. I did trade. I switched over to these accounts. And again, I took another short. Really no reason to. I got stopped out again. Then I guess I finally kind of started to realize that, maybe shorting in a crazy uptrend is not a great idea. So we did take a winning trade right here. And then we had this news spike. We had a news spike here up past the 20,000s. And then we just dumped lower. And then this was my final trade of the stream. I took another loss here. I don't know. It is what it is. I was going to walk away. I was going to go golfing. But you know how it goes. One thing I need to maybe start doing, I need to find a different hobby so I can close my charts and walk away because I didn't close my charts and I kept sitting in front of my computer and I mean in the end today it worked out. Like it did work out because I did get these accounts back to green. At least these accounts right here. And even these accounts, we basically made back like over $400 in the afternoon session, but it's I don't like when I do that because I feel like inevitably the and again, I do have my guarding my quant guard. I have my quant guard set up that it locks me out once I hit once I hit my data loss limit, I'm out. So I kind of justify that. Okay, I can take a couple of trades. If I hit my data loss limit, then I'm done, obviously, and it is what it is. But we did. We took a short right here. We actually took another short right here, and all of a sudden I just did not like what I was seeing. And I got out for a small win, basically turned these accounts back to green. And then on these 5 accounts, I basically was riding the move higher. I got in right here, I got in here, and I got in here and here. Basically scout my way up on this move higher. I had some really nice pullbacks. We had a nice pullback here, really nice pullback here, and a nice one here. And was able to kind of basically salvage a really bad day in a way. Just I was so frustrated this morning, man. I hate like it. I could feel the tilt session was incoming, but we did take a little bit of a break. It took about a hour and a half long break from trading this morning when it was not going well. That did help. Just kind of reset my brain, just take a little bit of a break. But I don't know. I definitely like this morning. I just took some really bad trades. I was trading my bias instead of trading the chart and trading my setups. So definitely a lesson today. And tomorrow, my goal is trade the setups only, even in the overnight session. Trade my setup and that's it. Like don't try to get fancy. Don't try to be picking bottoms and tops. Just trade my setup and then whatever happens, happens. We get stopped out, I can accept those losses way better than if I'm chasing and then, that's where I have a difficult time at accepting my losses. So also, sorry, I meant to mention this in the beginning of the video and I forgot. But so Apex, so some of you, the last 2-3 days probably, I've been getting a couple messages in my live chat. I've been getting messages, um, numerous different messages that I've been getting about people that have had basically old PA accounts, like PA accounts that have been dormant and haven't been traded for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and longer, that those accounts disappeared. And I've been trying to get an answer from Apex on what's going on. I kind of didn't really get a good answer until today. Today I pressed the matter a little bit harder because Apex actually did an update on their website that basically was showing that after 180 days, if your account is dormant for 180 days, then your they will close the account. So 180 days, if your account is dormant for 180 days, which, that's a half a year. I mean, as far as that rule, I'm totally okay with it. And again, all you need to do is flip one micro every 180 days, you have to flip one micro and you're good. I'm okay with that. But what I was not okay with is that they retroactively changed those rules and I reached out um kind of yeah, stating that case that that's not okay. But it was yeah, I got the information back. It was an error. It was a mistake. Those accounts were not supposed to be closed. So if you had an account that was closed in the last couple days that it's been an old account, reach out to Apex with a support ticket. I know it might take a while. They have a lot of support tickets to go through, but try to be patient. They will reinstate your PA account that was canceled. But also, just kind of a public service announcement going forward, Apex will have an inactivity rule of 180 days. So just be aware of that. And just want to make sure I pass that on to everybody. And hopefully, Apex will reinstate those accounts sooner rather than later. So, but yeah, I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. So, thanks for all those that reached out to me and made me aware of the situation. And I always do what I can. I can't always help, but if I can help, I will make sure that I try. So anyway, that is it. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully we can kind of right the ship, so to speak. Obviously these 5 Apex accounts, which are my babies, right now, it's not going so well. We need to right the ship, so to speak. So hopefully we can start doing that tomorrow. Also, I guess fair to mention, Apex is running a 80% sale right now. They just announced the sale today, and that 80% sale is going from now until May 20th. So wanted just to make you aware of that as well. And I think that's it. So take care. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for the support you guys show me. I really do appreciate it. So take care. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.